Hello again, this is Jannik Pallisgaard, and I'm back with another 2 minutes at Cup Cards. Today I'll present a new study by Mariam, Malik, and colleagues, which just came out in the journal Clinical Research in Cardiology. The study is entitled Clinical Cardiovascular Phenotypes and the Pattern of Future Events in Patients with Type 2 Diabetes. Through the Danish nationwide registries, almost 38,000 patients with type 2 diabetes were identified. The median age was 70 years and 40% were female. The patients with type 2 diabetes were then divided into 4 groups by phenotypes as heart failure patients, ischemic heart disease patients, TIA or ischemic stroke patients, and peripheral artery disease patients. The 5-year risk of admission with either heart failure or an arthrothrombotic event were then calculated in the 4 phenotype groups. Here are the results. In patients with heart failure, the risk of admission with heart failure was 18%, and the risk of admission with an arthrothrombotic event was 16%. In patients with ischemic heart disease, the risk of admission with heart failure was 11%, and the risk of admission with an arthrothrombotic event was 25%. In patients with TIA or stroke, the risk of admission with heart failure was 3%, and the risk of admission with an arthrothrombotic event was 21%. And in patients with peripheral artery disease, the risk of admission with heart failure was 4%, and the risk of admission with an arthrothrombotic event was 16%. So, in conclusion, in patients with type 2 diabetes, the cardiovascular phenotype can help to predict the pattern of future events. Thank you for listening, and see you next time at 2 minutes at Cup Cards.